Hey guys, Scott from Fry Props, and this is the Flip the Switches fuse box escape room prop. As you can tell, it's an actual fuse box like you would find in an industrial warehouse or in a home. We can open the lid here and you can see there are actual fuses. Of course, these fuses are not actually connected to electrical components, they're connected to the Escape Keeper controller, which comes with the prop. So the prop includes an Escape Keeper controller, which means you can add audio to this prop as well. It also includes a mag lock, although you can upgrade to a different puzzle solution if you would like. Currently we have this prop set to input match mode, which basically means that the players need to open the fuse box and flip the switches to the correct positions. It doesn't care about what order they're flipped in, it's just looking for the right combination of on and off on the 8 different fuses to solve the puzzle. So our current solution is to have all the switches on the left side turned off, so we can go ahead and solve the puzzle here just by flipping off the fuses. Once all the ones on the left are off, the puzzle will be solved, maglock opens. Because we're using an Escape Keeper controller, changing our desired solution is extremely easy. We'll just go ahead and flip the switches back to their default position, and then we'll hit reset on the controller. Now we're in the sort of rest mode for the controller where we can change the desired solution. So all we do is set the fuses to the positions we want them in to solve the puzzle. So let's say we'll do the top right one off and the bottom left one off. All we do is set them the way we want them and tap record. You'll see the Escape Keeper blink a couple of times and it has now saved that as the solution to the puzzle. So we can go ahead and turn them to their default positions. Hit the number 3 or the reset button to start the puzzle. You see the mag lock will lock. And now, if we enter our previous solution, you'll notice that doesn't solve the puzzle. The mag lock is still locked. It's now looking for the new solution we entered just a moment ago. So you can easily program any combination of on and off into the fuses on the prop so that you can change the solution for groups who may have played the game before. They come in, they think they know what the puzzle is, but it's changed. The fuse box also has a nice place here where you can kind of paste a little key to some kind of code that helps the players figure out which switches need to be on and off. You can also add audio cues that will help the player figure out which are the right switches to turn on and off. Of course, because we're using an Escape Keeper controller, we can also use this puzzle in a number of different modes. Another popular one is the input sequence mode, which does look for the order that the switches get turned on in. So let's go ahead and demo that. We're going to turn our switches off here. We're going to reset the controller. And I'm going to turn all the switches off. Now, what we're going to do is change the mode of the Escape Keeper. I'm going to unplug the power. I'm going to hold down the number 3 button and plug the power back in. Keep number 3 held down until the LED blinks blue. Alright, now you can see we're currently on puzzle mode number 3, which is input state match. What we're going to want to do is go to input mode number 1, which is for input sequence. And if you're new to this, you can check out some other videos on the Escape Keeper controller to get really in depth on how to change the different modes of the controller. But for now, we just want to change that. We're going to hit OK. The second selection is how many inputs we're using. We want to use all 8 inputs. We're going to go ahead and hit OK, and then for the rest of these we can just skip through them all. These are different options for setting up the Escape Keeper depending on how you're running your game. But we can just go through all the options until we get to the red light. And now we are going to record the sequence we want to be the solution to the puzzle. So all we do is we tap record and we act out our solution. Let's say it's going down the row on the left and then down the row on the right. And we hit record again to save that solution. Now we can reset our fuses, start the game on the Escape Keeper by pressing the number 3 or the reset button. Game's now being played, maglock is on, and you can see if we just flip the switches in the wrong order, nothing happens. Even though we have all the switches on, lock is still locked. We need to flip the switches in the correct order that we programmed into the controller, and that will solve the puzzle. So this prop is highly customizable, many different modes you can use it in, many different solutions you can easily program into the prop without needing a computer or programming language skills. It's all done on the controller just by acting out your solution. Again, you can add audio to the prop so that you can have buzzing noises, etc. when the fuses are being flipped on and off. So it's a very cool prop. We're excited to be offering it. It's built with high standards from our experience building props for the haunt industry. We know that escape rooms can be very brutal on props, so this is a real industrial quality fuse box. It's not plastic replica or anything, and it's meant to hold up to the abuse of an escape room. All right, so that's a quick overview of our Flip the Switches escape room prop. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment on this video or send us an email at sales@fryprops.com. Thanks.